Rust provides strong anecdotal evidence that certain types of games can change a person's behavior. We've never experienced something quite as bizarre as a human player chasing after us with a stone hatchet and calling us piggy. In Rust, staying alive is the ultimate goal, and on a server filled with other players, survival of the fittest is followed to the fullest. The market has recently swelled with games that focus on similar concepts, and calling it a mix between DayZ and Minecraft is certainly more true than not. But Rust is also much more primal and primitive. You start life completely naked, with nothing but a torch, 2 bandages, and a giant rock used for hunting, gathering, and face smashing. There's something decidedly humiliating about starting with exposed genitalia. Running around in the nude so clearly signifies that you're a non-threat and vulnerable. Equipment, or a lack thereof, is a glaring indicator of status. Once, as we banged away at a tree with a rock, a fully clothed player appeared with an assault rifle and demanded to know how much we'd gathered.
Hey buddy. Don't run, I'm friendly, bro. Bro, I would have shot you by now if I wasn't.
Completely powerless, we felt like a naked slave with no choice but to obey. Perhaps our meager stash of wood wasn't worth a bullet because after saying how much we had, the bandit darted off, leaving us alive, but still naked.
Alright man, just be on your way, man. Don't worry.
Another mark of status, and a key differentiator from DayZ, is a shelter. While shelters are largely made of wood and generally simple, picking the right spot is an important consideration. At some point, you'll need to disconnect, and unlike many games, your character doesn't just disappear from the server. Instead, you lay sleeping on the ground, giving everyone else the perfect opportunity to take advantage and plunder. The more secluded the shelter, the better chance of making it to the metaphorical night. Yet such thoughtfulness can be easily ignored, at least in our experience. When you look like a caveman and are given the resources of a caveman, well, it's hard not acting like a caveman. In our relatively limited time with the game so far, decency was abandoned as we eventually succumbed to Rust's lawless chaos. Nearly every player attacked us on sight, leaving little room for negotiation. Actions became impulsive, paranoia became predominant, and a defensive mentality set in. See something? Kill it. It's nerve-wracking having almost nothing and hearing another player shuffling in the grass outside your unsophisticated shelter. Will they be there when the door opens, waiting to kill you? It's impossible to know. Things get exponentially worse when the unknown player starts attacking the shelter door. Do you fight or flee? It's this sort of panic-induced decision-making that keeps Rust engaging, even with a lack of specific objectives. There's still a lot to learn, and we haven't held a gun more advanced than a pistol. Yet even in its alpha state, Rust is fascinating. Its unique touches separate it from the most obvious competition. While there could be sweeping changes in the future, we hope you'll always start naked and clutching a rock.